Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, hip hop battle rap fans? Your boy Dread is back. I'm gonna review this whole Cassidy versus Dizaster battle that happened at the Fresh Coast Events Ether this past weekend. And as a review, the whole weekend, the whole event of this weekend. Now, if this event as a whole kind of fell, it was below average event. I gave it a 4.6 out of 10 overall. But just like because the performance is kind of shady, the mics was garbage. Had sort of use hand whatever. But and then there was a couple of okay battles or whatever. But anyway, just a overall review of the event. Well, a review. Let's see. We had Cali Smooth versus Caustic. You can give it to Cali Smooth. It was a clear win for Cali Smooth. You can give it to a 2-1 or 3-0. The first round was probably the whatever. And then Cali took it home from there. Won the second round convincingly. Caustic choked the third. So all he had pretty much to do was just bring it home. So yeah, Cali Smooth 2-1 or 3. Then you had Heartless versus Danny Myers. I gave it to Danny Myers 3-0. Heartless had bars, but he always does. Danny Myers came with it all. I mean, and one thing that sets Danny Myers and Heartless apart was just Heartless. I mean, Danny Myers is just a better performer, and he had more aggression. That's pretty much won the battle for him. So you could just say he bodied Heartless, or whatever. And next event or next battle, Real Deal versus Ilmac. I give it to Ilmac 2-1. Real Deal to me won the first round. Then I gave the second and third to Ilmac. But the battle was kind of below average. The battle wasn't spectacular. It wasn't all that, but it was partially entertaining. Big T versus Active. I gotta give it to Big T. He is back. He probably has the comeback battle tonight. You can give it to him 2-1 to 3-0 because he won the first round clear. The second round, kind of a toss-up round, but you can say he won that one clear too, and he just brought it home in the third. Active got bars, but he needs to step up a little bit more of his performance and everything. But yeah, Big T, he's back, and he had the performance of the night. Next battle on the card, you had Conceited versus Big K. Now, in my prediction, I said I would get to Big K, but he actually won. Some people say he might body Conceited, but I gave Conceited first round because Conceited first round usually be fire. But the best round out of that battle was probably the second. Big K's second round was fire. It was nasty second round. In the third round, he was hitting just as hard. Like Conceited, his was, I mean, he was caught all the way through, but Big K battles, he comes to hurt something. So I gave it to Big K 2-1. Let's see, Serious Jones versus Daylight. Some unexpected shit happened in this. I'm gonna get into it in a second. But overall, I gave the battle to Serious Jones. I gave Daylight the first round. I gave Serious Jones the second and the third round. Now, Serious Jones, like, he came with shit. Like, he came with personals. He came with balls. And he appealed to the crowd the best way he knows how to. And that's kind of like clowning on him, making jokes and everything. And I saw Daylight whisper them during his second round. You see that? You see what the crowd likes? The crowd likes they like the civil shit. Which they did. I mean, the crowd kind of rocked, the civil shit more than they did the complex, hard-hit bars. But, yeah. And he did some crazy ass shit in the third round where Daylight spent for like maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Then he passed the mic to Homeboys, whatever, and they started rapping. I don't know what kind of a gimmick that was, but I didn't like it. And Serious Jones, I mean, he just, he freaked out after the third round and then just brought it home for whatever he had. But anyway, I gave Jones 2-1. Now, the main event on the stage. It was garbage. It was hot garbage because people wouldn't go on stage, the mics wasn't working, everybody was in the crowd was all riled up on bullshit and everything. It took them like 20, 30 minutes to clear the stage. And then when they finally Cassidy he ought to go first. When he started rapping, like, he wasn't really saying too much of nothing. I mean, but neither was Dizaster. Because Dizaster he's trying to yell over everybody because his mic wasn't working. Cassidy rapped for about a good 9 minutes before he passed the mic to Dizaster. Then, halfway through Dizaster's round, the stream cuts off. Because I was watching the live stream on the internet. And yeah, let me just say a lot of people walked away with this. But just from the main card, I gave the battle of the night to Big K and Cassidy. The bars of the night, I gave it to Danny Myers. Performance of the night, I gave it to Big T. The most slept on of the night, I'll probably give that to Danny Myers as well. And so overall, I give it 4 points. Now, day 2 or whatever, which is pretty much the whole main event of Cassidy versus Dizaster. It took place in a basement type of room, which is kind of good because if Cassidy wants to make a full comeback, he kind of need that smaller stage because I believe that small stage with his style where the crowd will be able to hear all the players, they'll be able to hear the full,
hear all the bars, whatever, be able to catch everything. But there wasn't really too many crazy ass bars in this battle. But I mean, it was enough to get you hyped. It was enough to keep you entertained. Now, once again, to the he in right now in battle, I like this battle a hell of a lot more. Now, Dizaster, this in this first round of Disasters, he was a little bit personal, but he went his rapid fire, fast flow, But one of his standout bars was he's like karma's because you killed a freeway only for a freeway to kill you. I like that bar. I mean, some people say it was a little bit gas, but I mean, I like that bar because it hit home. Now, this was the best first round. This is the best round of the battle to me. Cassidy's first round. He showed that he still got the punches, he still got the bars, and the highlight of the battle was when he took Dizaster style and showed that he could do it better than Dizaster, which he did, which I found amazing. I mean, like, if he does this shit in every battle or whatever, then, or if he like does some like Shang Tsung type shit when he copies his opponent's bars or they flow or whatever, I don't think he'll lose. Now the second round, this is the toss-up round to me. I say that Dizaster edged this round. I mean, because he got a little bit personal with, diving into Cassidy's career, talking about his family, the situation with his label or whatever. And in the end, he had this crazy ass bar to me. Well, it was crazy to me, but he had this crazy ass bar where if everybody was in this room, you would be Mystique. You walk around claiming a body that's not yours. That was nice to me. Now Cassidy's second round, he had bars, he had his punches and everything. It was kind of flat because it didn't really. He was punching, but he had his bars, but it didn't seem like he was selling. It didn't really seem like he was delivering, it enough. But it also they seemed like a kind of bars that you would hear on one of his mixtapes or whatever. It seems like those bars like he can spit those bars at anybody. Not taking away from him because I mean he had some shit, but yeah, I gave the second round to Dizaster. The third round I gave it to Cassidy by default because Cassidy he said he prepared like a 10-minute round for Dizaster for his third because they said in the contract it was the first 2 rounds was 4 to 5 minutes and the third round was unlimited, and neither one of them really finished the whole third round. Now Dizaster's third was kind of weak because out of that whole 3+ minutes of third round he spit, 90% of that shit was filler, and then the other 10% was punches. Not really punches, but just kind of like regular bars and wordplay. And even those weren't really spectacular. It seemed like he was just talking instead of rapping, and that shit kind of fell flat on his face. I mean, like I didn't really like his third round. Cassidy, he was punching. He was he put his lyrical skill on display, which I like. But neither one of them the third round was really all that spectacular. But Cassidy, he did just enough to win the third round, and he did just enough to win the battle, in my opinion. Now, everybody's asking, who's next? Who's Cassidy's next opponent? Is he going to be back in the ring anytime soon? I think Cassidy should go ahead and just battle the button and just get it over with. And Dizaster, poor guy, he has bad luck when it comes to opponents. He lost to Pat Stay back in January. He lost to Math. He lost to Big T. And now he lost Cassidy's return. I mean, should he just fall back from battling for a while, back on one of the next big opponents? He just call it a career and just do something else. Anyway, that's pretty much my E3 review, my Cassidy Dizaster review. I want to know what you guys saw the battle. Did you see the live stream? Did you like the live stream event? And did you see the rematch for these guys? And who you think had the bars of the night, the performance of the night, and the most slept on of the night? And what would you rate the whole event? And what would you rate Cassidy versus Dizaster? The E3 event, 4.6 out of 10. The Cassidy versus Dizaster battle, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. Anyway, I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with another video. Peace.